Hey, my name is Abe. Welcome back to Enter the Gungeon Paradox run. Last run was a pretty good robot run, but I want to play as a Paradox right now. I want to get some random items all up in this beep here. You gotta not swear in the first 60 seconds of a YouTube video, because if you do, then it like affects your rankings or something? I don't really know. Anyways, lucky dodge roll. We have the pilot starter weapon, alternate version. We have Gungeon Ant. Oh, fucking lord. Although, to be fair, I had the Gungeon Ant a couple of runs ago, and I ended up kind of enjoying it. But we did also start with an accuracy upgrade on that run, which made it a little bit more easy to hit enemies right in their damn faces. Yo, a key and holy grail. I love it. We also have the pig. I should have looked at my HP and I would have noticed, but I did not. So the pig really makes me hope that we can actually find a vampire lady on the first floor, because if we do, that's 100 credits that we can get for free basically. Otherwise, I'm pretty sure that the pig ring is just gonna be completely utterly worthless. Because spoilers, I'm gonna spend money. Good start for a run. Good start for a run after that chest dropped, really. Because I could care less about Queen Gungeon Ant without the synergy, without having accuracy upgrades, or like more interesting secondary weapons. And you know, our starting pistol's meh. It's all right. And our starting passive is actually kind of trash. It's only trash because we're going to, it's gonna break. As soon as I buy anything, it's gonna break. And I'm gonna buy things. I'm gonna buy keys so I can open up chests. You know, I don't think, even if you were like struggling to complete runs of Gungeon, I don't think you would want to rely on the plus 2 HP from this item to carry you. I don't think that's what you would want to do. I think you're much better off trying to get early keys from shops, get better items that might give you a better chance of surviving. Because the HP, it's only a buffer. It's only a small buffer from a few hits of bad damage, and that's the only benefit you're gonna get over a long enough run. Wouldn't you much rather have an active item that provides you with invincibility, or an extra blank per floor, or more damage, more accuracy, faster speed? You know, if you're aiming to win, you want items, as many as possible. Come on, teleport, please. Megabyte it is for a name for a glitch in Starbound. It's a good name. Good start because of the chest drop, especially that it even gave you a key. Yes, I do feel like in Gungeon there actually is a mechanic where, I'm not gonna say you're supposed to get a chest drop early in your run, but you're more likely to get a chest drop early in your run than you are later in your run, because after you get one chest drop, you get fewer. Like it's programmed to give you fewer chest drops after you get one, I think. So I feel like on most Gungeon runs, I actually do get an early chest, and then after that early chest drop, you know, the frequency of chest drops decreases substantially. I don't know the specifics regarding it, but I'm pretty sure in Gungeon, you're more likely to get a chest drop early, specifically because after you get one, the chance goes down. But I could be wrong about that. Yes, we can. Hello, welcome. So I'm gonna buy the key. Goodbye. And after having bought that key, we're gonna open up a chest, and we get a reload upgrade. I will take it. I'm not super happy about it because it means that we will have to fight the boss using our starter guns. But at least it's something. It's one of the few situations where I definitely will try to ensure that Gatling Gull is standing in the flames whenever possible, because if an enemy is standing in flames, they take more fire damage. More accurately, they take damage from the fire burn and from the actual ground itself. So I do want to actually try my best to make sure that whenever the Gatling Gull is standing still especially, we put oil underneath them. If possible. Just wish that the fire lasted a little bit longer. Good enough. Doesn't have to be a lot of fire, just a little bit. Just to get a little bit of damage over time up. Because, like, the fire from Gungeon Ant, it only lasts for like half a second, and then the boss is immediately doused. It's kind of unfortunate. We get Trank Gun. This gun is awful. But it's my gun. You can't have it. Blank! Blank. We'll unlock the oubliette. Break a couple of chests, then we'll move on. Got no clue Holy Grail was brown tier. It's weird, isn't it? It's such a powerful item. For it to be blue tier is actually kind of crazy. I'm gonna buy the mailbox. I need a new gun. Like, it actually is kind of unbelievable that such a high quality item is such low quality. Ugh. Whenever I oh yeah, reload up. I was like, wow, this thing reloads really quickly. Yeah, there's a reason for it. Whenever I'm using Trank Gun, I always think it's the SAA. It has the same sound effect of the gun, but it's substantially worse than the SAA. Good God. It's actually yes, Westcan. Wesker? Yes, Wesker can. Or maybe you're just, English isn't your first language. Yes, Wheeze can. Should not be down there. Weird thing about the Trank Gun is it actually fires extremely quickly, but since it does pretty low damage, it's actually pretty inefficient. It's gonna run out of ammo pretty quickly. And because it's not the SAA and it doesn't have that sweet pseudo-effective homing, it takes a lot more bullets than you would think in order to kill an enemy, or at least a lot more bullets than you would feel like it should take. Man. Lots of chests. Low quality. Give me like 6 keys? No, give me 1. We'll save our money. You never know what we're gonna find on the floor. Trank Gun and I guess starter weapon. Weapons like this that have a really fast rate of fire, I don't tend to love them that much because I tend to overkill enemies. Super fucking bad dodge roll, sorry for the language. I tend to overkill enemies because I want to kill them quickly, so I tap shoot as quickly as I can, which is not what you want to do, really. You want to try to know how many bullets it takes to kill an enemy, but you can't reliably do that on every floor with every gun, with every possible combination of everything and everything. At least with the SAA, you know, if I overkill an enemy, hopefully the shot misses and it still does damage to a new enemy, because it'll home in. On the bounce anyways. of one reason why I actually really enjoy weapons like the AC-15. They're good, and they have a pretty decent damage output, but I also feel like I'm playing better when I'm using them because they're so efficient, because I'm not overkilling enemies. One bullet is one kill, and if I'm overkilling an enemy, it's by one bullet instead of by like 7 with the trank gun or something like that, you know? I also think trank gun is blue level, which is not that high quality. You know, I think we owe it to ourselves to say, we need a new gun. We need a new gun. We've already unlocked the trank gun on the Eye of the Beholster Shrine. We got the Moon Scraper. Honestly, it's at least fun. In the middle of the last run, someone was asking what my favorite beam weapon was, or they were asking what chat's favorite beam weapons were, and Unicorn Horn was up there. You know what? Honestly, kind of like a Moon Scraper. I love the hum of the gun. And in particular with this gun, I kind of like that you can bounce a shot and hit multiple enemies. It's hard to do, but at least it's fun. I've already found the secret room, right? Yes. It's also got pretty good knockback, honestly. Dear Nunu says, Moonscraper reminds you of that quad laser run. Ah, it was definitely a good run. I mean, it definitely reminds me of the quad laser run because it's one of the items you need for the synergy to begin with. That's a good run. That was a good run. I remember it. I remember it like it was yesterday. You son of a gun. I'm not even sure which enemy hit me there. Like, thought I had my dodges set. Guess not. Okay, that time, I accidentally hit the door frame. So that one's on me. Have to admit, Moonscraper is fun to use. In certain situations, it's not that practical, though. But at least we're getting a lot of ammo back, so I'm not that worried about ammo consumption right now. Alright, let's use Mailbox and Moonscraper. Why the mailbox? Explosions! It's actually doing a decent amount of damage, honestly. More than I thought it would be. Yeah, I think Mailbox is more damage output than the Moonscraper. And by Moonscraper, I mean Moonscraper. And by look, I forgot the name of the gun for a second there. I guess it's probably a little bit dependent on what kind of packages you get, though. If only I could fire packages of quad laser bullets, I would love it. I would love it even more. Yo. It's pretty good. Oh! Sorry, my friend. I didn't think the package would actually hit you, because my bullets weren't hitting you at all. Cigarettes! Yo, it's pretty good. Cog of Battle, that's really good. I like this floor now. This is a good floor. We're definitely gonna pop cigarettes, we might as well pop them in rooms that could have a secret room because of the fact that we blank now whenever we take damage, and we also get ammo back. So we kind of have infinite ammo right now, weirdly enough. I kind of like it. Man, it's a long path to get to Old Crest. Oh, excuse me. Alright, never mind, we'll go this way. Yeah, we've got some interesting synergies here. Cigarettes and the Holy Grail means I don't have to worry about ammo ever. And I can get coolness for extra HP that we have on the ground after a floor. It's pretty sweet. Now all we need is a backpack and another active item. Let's hope. Now, admittedly, we are going to have a harder time actually getting the Cog of Battle reload because of the better reload speeds, but it's still worth at least getting it before you walk into a room, even if it costs you an extra bullet. We don't have to get it for every enemy, for every room. But walking into a room, if you're not walking into a room with that Cog of Battle active, you're doing something wrong. Why not? The extra HP actually does make this a little bit more valuable because we can eventually cigarette it for free coolness and ammo. Well, also these Guanstones are gonna break. And honestly, I'm probably not gonna try to keep the Guanstones alive. I don't know how you actually do that, because when you drop them and then you take damage, they break, right? Something like that? I don't remember exactly how it goes. Spring heel boots. You think I can remember? I think I can remember. We also get a synergy with something. Firing with flare. Green shots? Green shots. Strange. But I will try my best to remember. Hey! You got 2 dodge rolls. How long do you think I'll last until I forget? And then in about 40 minutes I'll say to myself, we've had it for forever and I completely forgot about it on every boss fight. Yo, Tetris gun! I actually really like this gun now. I've learned to like it ever since I got it like 2 runs in a row, or nearly 2 runs in a row, with one of those runs having Potion of Gun Friendship. I'm like, alright, you know what? It's actually not that bad. I think especially with the Cog of Battle, if we hit that Cog of Battle on boss fights, we can probably do a substantial amount of damage. It's definitely my boss killer gun right now. Yeah, the Huntsman could be a good boss killing gun, but the Huntsman is also just one-shotting enemies, and it's a shotgun, so I kind of feel like it's a perfect candidate for a room clearer, even though the reload is very good on boss fights. Charm Horn. Is there anything that we want to steal right now? No. I don't want to do the rat again. We just did the rat previously, so I'm just going to pick it up and put it down. It's a little bit of a waste because it is extremely powerful, but I'm going to keep the cigarettes. Cigarettes are a little bit more interesting, I think. Ideally, if we come across a cell creep soon, we can start dumping our items and getting a little bit of value from them, but For the time being, I'm gonna say no, and we're gonna say no to the rat. So, let's fight the boss. It's a quick reload. I like the puzzle piece in the air. It's a quick reload. We'll have to play it careful. Yo, this is actually just owning. Almost dead, we've used like 70 shots. It's pretty good. What is the 301 reference, by the way? I don't know what 301 reference is, because it's gotta be something particular, right? Because otherwise it would just have 300 rounds, not 301 rounds. What's the one? I highly doubt it's a Tetris 99 reference. But I don't know, maybe it is. Maybe that's where the extra one went. It went into this gun in this game. I don't frickin' know. I still can't afford anything. Let's get cool. I don't think there's any way that you can possibly keep the Guanstones intact. Again, I think there's something where, like, if you drop them and then you take damage, you still break the Guanstone. So honestly, I'm just like, whatever. Let's just blank in random rooms, see if we can find a secret room, and if we can't, we can't. At the very least, we will have full HP and a lot of extra coolness going down to the next floor because we have 4 half-hearts. Ding, 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 ding. Not shooting the chest, I was reading chat. Alright. Dino Kitty, you drew all of your defense on the first turn of your Hexaghost boss fight in Slay the Spire. Yep, that's what happens sometimes. Oh, what's that? You have a 40-card deck going up against the heart? Let me draw all 5 of the statuses that you just added to my deck, you son of a gun. That's too quick. It's gonna keep using the Huntsman. We have full ammo because we just took a lot of damage using cigarettes, which is kind of the point. You just shoot twice? What the hell's going on with the sound effects? Hear that? Hey Verity, hello, welcome, how you doing? Good to see ya. No thank you. Maybe it's a reference to the 301 error, the 301 HTTP error message? I don't think so, because what does 301 have to do with Tetris? Tetronimo not found? I haven't heard that one before. It's gotta be something like 301 million different variants of Tetris, or like 301 million different variations on where you can place a Tetris piece. It's gotta be something like that, right? That's where my brain goes. By the way, yes, technically I did forget that I had spring heel boots, but to be fair, it didn't really matter against Gorgon, because Gorgon's pretty easy and we took no damage. So there. Come on. There we go. I love watching him fall into a pit. I don't mean to be rude about it. There's something satisfying about shotgunning an enemy into a pit and watching their corpse just kind of fall down to the ground and get swallowed up in the goop. It's easy to forget about those boots. It is. At least it's easier to implement the boots into your playstyle than it is that red scarf. Because at least with the boots, you're like, all right, well, you just have 2 dodge rolls instead of 1. Oh, that's sweet. Someone can look it up. Yeah, someone look up 301 Tetris and be like, this is why the gun has 301 rounds, because it's a reference to this. Twitch doesn't let you watch ads for bits. Oh no! It's the biggest of shames. Oh, Twitch, what are you doing to me? Hazmat. That's pretty good. Not gonna complain about the hazmat immunity to everything. One more should do it. Man, Kaga Battle is so good. If you're not walking into every room with this bonus active, one-shotting enemies when they spawn in point blank using whatever your best, most decent damage gun is, dude, what are you doing? You are missing out, my friends. Really? Okay, now you split. Really? You had a lot more HP than I thought you did. I kind of did remember that I had the double dodge roll from Spring Heel Boots. The thing that I forgot about in that situation was actually the dodge roll up, which made the dodge feel like I used it incorrectly. 1, 2. Baby good mimic. Imitation love. Look, just because he's a mimic, his love still matters. It still matters to me. Our love is not imitation mimic. Don't you forget about me. Da-da-da. 16. It's decent, alright. Alpha Bullet, Ring of Triggers. Tempted to go with Alpha Bullet. It would make the flare gun extremely powerful. Ring of Triggers would be nice with the effect of cigarettes, but not on boss fights. Don't really know what to sell either. Let's just fight the boss. Let's fight the boss and see what we get. Yeah, this is one of those situations where you never want to look at the meter above your head to see if you're getting the Kaga Battle. You just want to try to learn the pattern, the timing of it. Which, because of the reload up, is a little awkward, but we're kind of getting there. 1 now. Boom, boom is my reload time. Boom, boom. You also generally want to manually activate the reload so that you can make sure that you're getting the timing correct. Now, is it worth it to force the reload to get the damage bonus? I think it probably is. Oh, you son of a gun. Didn't have enough time to react to it. Yo, I'm getting really lucky on these explosions, too. These explosions were doing a great job of actually destroying his projectiles in the air. Bug boots! And again, that's not a Spring Heel Boots problem, that's just, I was way too close to him. I probably should have done a little bit more Spring Heel Boot dodge rolling, but I didn't want to try to force it too much. They're new. Hey, thanks for the cheer. I could sneeze. Oh. I'm not allergic to donations, just freaking allergies, man. Disposable account says, I used to be really good at Tetris back in junior high. I'm still good at Tetris, I think. Do people still play Tetris 99? Did that wane in popularity, or is it still something that people are into? Should think about actually playing some of that at some point. Get rid of the flare gun. I'm never gonna freaking use it. We're gonna keep everything else, though. I just want to be able to afford Alpha Bullet. One more. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. Full health. We can dump 2 junk. Is that enough money? It's barely enough money. Okay. Might want to save it, considering that we have Baby Good Mimic. Maybe we can actually get a Sir Junk in here, but I'm just going to dump it. We're going to dump it. Should give me enough money to buy Alpha Bullet. Barely. Good, good, good. Okay. May reference 103.301 well patterns, the likes of which are used in competitive Tetris play. 103.301 well patterns. Ah, I understand. I believe I know what a well is. I don't know the high-level talk of Tetris, but I think I understand what you're talking about. Building basically a pit where you can dump Tetris pieces for easy Tetrises and stuff like that. It's interesting. I suppose it makes sense. You know, any game that has a speedrunning community or a competitive community, they're going to have names for things. And if 301 or 103 is a reference to a name of a thing in the competitive Tetris community, that would make a lot of sense. That's so good. Ah! I almost dodge rolled into the pit, which would have been silly. Okay. Tetris Battle Royale is the only current Tetris. What's Tetris Battle Royale? I thought Tetris 99 was the most current Tetris game. Regular shotgun. Dude, I'm tempted to just go pick up that regular shotgun. We won't get the active reload bonus of the Huntsman. Oh my god. Okay. See, he was red, and now he's not red anymore. It's because the Starfield effect overrides the redness, so it's always very disconcerting to see an enemy that's red and then they're not red, but you don't understand what happened to them. That's so dumb. Or maybe, you know, they're not red, and for some reason you think that they're going to be jammed, but they're not. Or you think they're not going to be jammed, they are. And that's why, with those big blue dogs, I'm always a little bit wary about touching them, even if I have a suspicion that they may or may not be jammed. I just don't want to risk it. Honestly, we don't need another shotgun. Whenever we take damage, we just deal so much damage in return. Epic exclusive Tetris? Really? I had no idea. Tetris 99 is Tetris Battle Royale? You know what? You're right. And when you're right, you're right. I just never think of it or hear it as Battle Royale, but that is exactly what it is. It is Tetris Battle Royale. That's how they branded it. World's first Battle Royale Tetris. Only one winner. Yeah. So we accidentally blew up a passive active on the floor. If ever I get a soundboard, that's going on there. As is, wow. A random wow for every press of the button. And I will find some way of creating a Walker Texas Ranger button to play a random clip of Walker Tetris Ranger. Go this way. Owen Wowson, wow. Yo, Ruby Bracelet. Just gotta try to remember to not shoot the chests when they spawn in, because I don't want to accidentally blow one up. We need 2 more cents to be able to buy a Sinner Grace chest. We are not gonna spend any money. We're gonna wait. What we are gonna do is play some Tetris. Remember, double dodge roll. Gotta remind myself here. You got fast dodge rolls and double dodge rolls. You've got 2 things that weirdly interact with your dodge rolls. Yo, it's actually helping out significantly on those dodges. Now that I'm internalizing that I do in fact have the double dodge rolls. The double of the dodges. There we go. But it's garbage! It's garbage manarbage! Give me a chest. Cannon Balrog's creepy sound is the Lich's rib cage attack but sped up. Really? Yo, Frostfire? Calabreth. What? Calabreth, huh? Got 1 key. Can't access that chest. Don't have the rat's key. I guess we're just gonna go. Nah, wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just better rate of fire. Would have expected like damage or, you know, some extra benefit than just you go through your ammo more quickly. But I suppose if we ever take damage, we'll just get the ammo back anyways. It's not playing Tetris without the music. Oh, sorry. Do 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 bum 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 do 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 boo do 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 ba 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 do 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 bum 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 Oh, I can't keep that up for very long, and it's also probably gonna copyright the video up on YouTube, won't it? When this goes live, I'll be like, what? Why is Tetris Co. copywriting my video of a random episode of Gungeon? Oh, right, I remember. I was a fool. Hey, Krishipa, thank you for the follow. What? You guys hear that? Oh, I was moving. hard to see the visual indicator for, but it's Ruby Bracelet is giving me that effect. I was wondering what that was. Ah, which means we have contact immunity. Good point. This is cringy, you'll lose subscribers. Oh, I've done much worse things than that. Please die. I don't want to use bullets on you. These bullets are important. I need them to kill my enemies. Xbox One controller. Hello, welcome. Alright. Enough of Tetris Gun. At least until we hit the next boss fight. But now I've got to remember B-type and C-type. I always loved the C-type. That was my favorite Tetris song. What are your guys' favorite Tetris music? A-type? Are you an A-type, a B-type, or a C-type? I don't know why, but I love the C-type myself. It was just so different and unusual and unique that I preferred it. Hey, double Super Space Turtle? Why? I never would have thought. Great. Oh, excuse me. Post Ant, you will gain subscriber. What is Ant? Or did you misspell the word and? Somehow going from your left side hand to your right side hand, turning a D into a T. Just the ants, you know, the insects. What? What hit me? I was standing right here. Oh, there's a bullet coming from the left side at that exact angle. Oh, alright, well. You want to be that way, fine. It's very confused for a minute there. You type both D and T with the left hand. You know what, you're right. I have a bad habit of using my right hand for the T, even though I shouldn't. But I guess you are actually 100% correct there. I don't know why, but also for some reason in my head I was thinking T was where I was. Because I wasn't actually looking down at my keyboard. Oh. Revolver. And let's go back to the Dragonfire. We've kind of gotten ourselves into a habit of Dragonfire for the rooms, or whatever our most fun, interesting, best quote-unquote gun is. Tetris Gun for the bosses. I'm okay using Tetris Gun for the bosses. It's a great gun. Could be Wallmonger, there's enough vertical space for it, I think. Let's get ourselves ready. Yup. We're immune to everything. I didn't need to blank there, I think I would have actually been okay, it's just a panic. Nice! That was easy! I think the Super Space Turtles probably helped me out a great deal there. Thank you, Turtles! You're a big help! Who's so good at Super Space Turtle? Or is that rude? To treat a turtle in that fashion? To talk down to a turtle? I'm not talking down to the turtle, I love the turtles! Oh, turtle! You're the best ever, Church. Hey, Nunu, thanks for the other cheer. Thanks very much. Let's dump this gun. I know we bought that for 35 credits on the first floor, but we don't really need it right now. Let's also dump the revolver. It's a good gun, but we have other more interesting guns, I think. And I'm probably just going to keep everything else just for the hell of it. But I just want a little bit of extra cash before the next floor, because I want to make sure that I can be able to afford some interesting things. Some good things. Or I could get a key. I'm gonna buy the key. Yeah. 62 is not a lot of money for the next floor, but I want to be able to. I want to be able to buy stuff. I'll do it like this. Dino Caden, you're saving money for a desktop. You have to find a way of saving money. You gotta make money to save money. Get a job, you frickin' kids. Or if you can't save money, get a budget. Build a budget. Please, there we go. Man, is it just me, or am I a little disappointed in Dragonfire right now? Did it lose its piercing effect or something? Hold on. If I drop this, it has piercing. Oh, that's what's happening. The synergy makes it lose piercing. Every synergy with Dragonfire makes it lose piercing for some reason. I understand. Okay. Because I was gonna say, like, I actually did feel a little bit not that impressed with the synergy. I guess now I understand why. It's not the only Dragonfire synergy, unfortunately, that does that. I feel like they all do. The one that makes it shoot freezing shots. The High Dragonfire, aka Dragonfire 2.0. Same thing there. It also does feel like it's not lighting enemies on fire that frequently, but you know, I could just chalk that one up to variance, or to the gun just not having a high chance of lighting enemies on fire to begin with, but because of the piercing shots, it's actually applying it. But we also have like a lot of coolness, so I would have thought that coolness would make the effects on our guns activate more frequently, but maybe that doesn't work for effects that are built into the gun. Maybe it only works for things that are like bullet effects, like hot lead or irradiated lead or something like that. I don't know. But we have plenty of coolness. We should be lighting every enemy on fire before they're dying, but it seems like half of enemies get lit on fire before they die for some reason. For some god-awful reason. Would love those. Ah! Technically, you could live a healthy life off of pizza. Yeah, it's a vegetable. Or so I hear. As soon as I take damage and get my ammo back, we get an ammo drop. God damn it, game. God dang it, Gungeon! Though the damage output is pretty nice, I have a feeling though that most of the nicety that we're getting out of the Dragonfire is just a result of the Cog of Battle, really. Also, we should definitely be using Tetris Gun for this, but I forgot until the very end. There we go. We got the map. Secret room contains a key. Lovely. No. Man, I'm loving the double turtle action here. I wonder if we could kill the dragon without shooting. Like, just let the turtles do all the work for us. I don't think Super Space Turtle gets confused in the fight. Normally that's reserved for melee damage familiars. Wolf. Trying to think what other... Payday Shotgun Man I think gets confused as well. No, he doesn't. I don't know why I thought that he did. But we could probably just rely on the turtles. We have a dodge roll upgrade, double dodge rolls. We should be able to live. You know? What do you think? Should we say, thank you for all of your kind work, Stigarettes, now we're just gonna switch over to the airstrike? I think it's probably about time. I don't think we need the cigarettes anymore. Any HP we're gonna have, we're not gonna have any HP left over on this floor, and any HP we get on the next floor, we probably just wanna kinda hold on to. But hey, gold amulet. Very good synergy with the Holy Grail. Every time we get hit, every enemy in a room will die. Seems great. Excuse me, if you were to get the other turtle item, would you have 5 or 8 Super Space Turtles? I think it would just be 5, because the item spawns in the turtles, right? It would spawn in 5 or up plus 4 Super Space Turtles. It's not like the Baby Good Mimic would turn into a passive item. It's already a passive item and it already has an effect. It turns into 1 copy of a familiar. So I'm pretty sure you would only have 5 Super Space Turtles if you also had Turtle Problem. Crap. I'm not gonna shoot. Wait, you kidding me? This is not my fight anymore. Pew, 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 pew. He's... Dragon's half dead. Come on, turtles. I can't see anything in the bottom right corner because of the freaking gun. You know what? And I haven't done this that often, but I feel like this is a good opportunity for it. Turn on that tiny UI. I tried. I even tried using my Spring Heel Boots double dodge roll, but I think in that situation I actually did take damage because of the faster dodge rolls. That time I just got hit. Now this is content. Hell yeah. Just gonna let the Heroes in a Half Shell do all the work. There's only 2 of them. They're getting all the credit, not me. I love the sound of them firing their guns at the same time. Pew, pew. Only one of them's firing now, actually. Do you hear it? I might have to blank them in order to get them to move. And getting them to move might cause them to re-arm. There you go. Yeah, they were like, I think what was happening was they were so close to the dragon that one of them had their gun inside the dragon's hitbox and it wasn't creating projectiles anymore. It happens to the player too. It happens to the player with candles on the ground, weirdly enough. But they seem fine now. 2 of them are firing. They're also using a lot of ammo. There's a lot of just bullets on the ground behind them. Shells, rather. There we go. Thank you, turtles. Who will win? 2 turtles or 1 dragon? Well, I guess now we know. Oh my god, the UI is just horribly tiny. I need an auto tiny UI. When you're fighting the dragon, the UI goes small, so you don't have to alt-tab. That's what I want. Sure, give me the armor. Let's get the hell out of here. We're not buying anything else on the floor. There we go. Dragonfire and Shadow Clone shreds the dragon. I mean, probably most guns and double or triple damage output would shred the dragon. Up to their damage cap anyways. Alright. Still a little disappointed in the fact that this gun doesn't have the proper piercing, but it's still an interesting gun. Okay, you spawned out of the wall behind me, but you didn't hit me because of Ruby Bracelet. That's a weird one. That was a pretty strange one. Might as well pick up the key. You never know, you never know. Presumably we're not going to get 3 chests spawn, but I mean that's always the hope, isn't it? To get more chests than you need. I'm not going to say I wish we had Ring of Chest Friendship, but with 3 keys on Bullet Hell, give me some chests. I know they're unlikely, but still. Whatever. The thing is, getting hit doesn't really matter with this build. We actually get stronger when we get hit. We get ammo back, we blank, the blank does a massive amount of damage. Should also remember I'm immune to contact damage too. We get ammo back. You cannot hurt me, denizens of the Gungeon. That being said, do we have a better gun? You know, I wish that Moonscraper could get the Kaga battle damage bonus. That's what I will say. I would have a lot more fun with this gun if it did. Ten chest spawn in Bullet Hell, Monka W. What the hell's Monka W? That's one I don't see or hear that often. I've said it once, I'll say it again. This chatbot of mine does not show me all the BTTV and FFZ emotes. It shows me literally none of them. Is this the right direction? This is definitely the right direction. This is gonna be a pretty fast bullet hell. Now, is that because of me or because of the turtles? Can't it be both? Can't it be us working together in harmony? I'll pick it up, why not? Should also be using the explosions a little bit more frequently, the airstrike here. Let's do it. You got him, turtles. I stepped one spot too far up. Oh no! One bullet. There we go. That's the spot to stand in. Look at... What? I was standing still and then I got shot by a bullet on like the 4th wave? I was even complimenting myself. Now that's the spot to stand in. Monka W is just that one, but zoomed in. Gotcha. What is that one? Oh, it's Monka S. I thought Monka S had a little bit more sweat. Guess not. Yo, I'm using the wrong gun, by the way. well, that time I understand it. Yo, where's my turtles? Oh, they're at the very bottom. They're just not doing anything. They're actually, like, stuck. Turtle, why are you stuck? You know, what if I blank them? No? Nope. Alright, well. Turtles really did a lot of help on that fight. Thank you, Turtles. Turtles, everybody! Give them a round of applause. Woo! I should be blanking. I don't know why I'm not. Because I'm confident we'll be fine, I guess is the answer. Because the Lich is dead. Good run, though. Double Super Space Turtle, Tetris Gun, weird Dragon Fire that's worse than the regular Dragon Fire, minus the rate of fire increase, which might be worse if you end up running out of ammo. But really, that's a Cog of Battle run. Getting a Cog of Battle early, being able to use it on many fights, rooms, bosses. Just substantial help. I'll say it once, I'll say it again. You just gotta make sure that you're not focusing on it. You just want to passively try to time the reload without actually paying that much attention to whether or not it's working or not. Because then it's a passive damage bonus, effectively, and you won't take a whole bunch of damage focusing on it. Still a good item though. I like it. I like it a lot. Doesn't really synergize that well with the oiled cylinder, but still we made it work. Anyways, good run. For those of you on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you've enjoyed it. Subscribe for more. Check me out on Twitch for when I go live. Support me on Twitch, Patreon, and Streamlabs. And I hope to see you here again for the next run of Enter the Gungeon.